Hi, I'm Ameni Esseibi. I'm 20 years old. I'm Tunisian, and I'm the Middle East first curvy model. I heard so many kids around me saying, "Oh, who do you think you are, a model?" Growing up, or even to each other, we're like, "Oh, I want to look like a model." What's a model? That was my question when I hear kids talk like that. Oh my God, I need a model body. What's a model body? So when I was like, that's the best stereotype that I can break. That model word, break it and create it again. And that's what I did. I'm born in Tunis, in the capital. Then we moved to Paris for a year. And then we lived in Egypt for 4 years. And then we moved to Dubai. So I've lived here for 15 years. I'm French educated. I'm a bac graduate. And now I'm studying in American University in Emirates, fashion degree, full scholarship. And they chose me as their brand ambassador and to give me full scholarship. So my mom is a math teacher. My dad works in McAfee. And I have a little brother that's 16 and he's in Mawakib. He's in American school. My mom's side is more from the Ottoman, Phoenician, Turkish, and my dad is from the French. With my dad I speak English because my dad is very American and my mom is very Tunisian French. When I came to Dubai, I remember the go-to place was like Burjuman and like a Crown Plaza and Mercato, and those were like the Dubai Mall wasn't even a thing. Like there was nothing. It was like still growing up, and honestly being able to grow up with Dubai and like seeing it and living it, the experience of it being this crazy city, like it's everyone's dream to be able to live in Dubai, and it's everyone's dream to be able to also afford having a good life in Dubai. So I'm really grateful for that. Dubai is one of the safest cities I've ever lived and been to. I had 2 nicknames when I was in high school. So Many Legends, that was my nickname, and the sister of Dubai. Because I was generally the sister of all the girls and all the guys there. I was always the mature old one. So they always come back to me, so they'd call me like, oh, she's my, like anytime we'd meet, for example, in a restaurant or whatever, oh, do you know Ameni? Yeah, she's my sister. When I was in middle school and kindergarten and nursery, it was a little bit harder for me to fit in, a little bit harder for me to accept myself. I was still in a phase where I'm surrounded by pretty girls, by Europeans, by Lebanese, and I'm like very different. I'm tanned, I'm big, I have curly hair. How am I supposed to accept myself? How am I supposed to get used to myself? And it was a very hard time for me to accept myself and to find that confidence that I have today. But then with time, I realized that even these girls that are supposed to be pretty and perfect weren't even confident. I never wanted to grow up to be a model. Modeling was never a thing for me. Like it was always like, oh, I love working in fashion. My first internship was with Dior. And then when I was in Tunis and it just hit me a summer, I was like, I want to be the first curvy model of the Middle East. Like, that thing doesn't exist. Like, let me create it. I still remember that day. I was in my car and I called my dad and I'm like, Papa, I just signed my contract. And he's like, what contract? And I was like, my modeling contract, I've been talking about it for a year. He's like, I don't have time for your jokes, I'm at work. I was like, I'm serious, I just signed the contract. So it was really hard to believe in the beginning, like when they gave me the paper and they told me, okay, here it is, sign it. It was like that I had like 10 kilos of stress and anger inside of me that I had to let go of, and that signature just took it all away, just released it. And I was like, for me, that signature was the key to a door that I opened, and that now I have a whole field in front of me that I have to explore and to take it all. A lot of times when you work so hard for something, and when you have really high goals and you're not able to reach your goals quickly, or you're not able to get what you want out of it, you always question yourself, like, is it worth it? Is what I'm doing worth it? Why? It can just be someone else. But you have to be really, really down and had a really, really harsh day to think like that. Most of the time, I'm always grateful for the position that I am and for the title that I have. A lot of people tell me I'm not curvy enough for what I do. Yeah. And a lot of people tell me this is not going to work out because you're Arab. Oh, and mostly you're a shame to Muslims because I'm Muslim. I take it in a positive way, always. Criticism is always positive for me, because for a person to have the time to even say something like that, that clearly means you're affecting them in a certain way, you're involved in their lives in a certain way. Modeling gave me more confidence within myself, made me realize what I'm capable of doing, and made me realize that I can change so many mentalities. The fact that I'm Arab, the fact that I'm Muslim, the fact that I'm Tunisian living in the Middle East, and the fact that I represent the Arab woman in general. So it gives me a lot of strength, and modeling helped me a lot to share that through that platform. So that's my dream.
Look how cool is my cover. It supports the Arab youth, mashallah alayna. So it's for the Arab youth, mashallah alayna, and sometimes you gotta mashallah yourself.